Good day and welcome to another one of our dashboard tutorials. In this demo, I will give you a brief introduction to our latest dashboard, which I've called Class Performance 2018-10 to 2020-10, which was derived from 7 semesters of data. This dashboard came about after I've received multiple requests from academic heads asking me if there is some way where I could combine both the class performance based on student grades and incorporate lecturers' effectiveness. I suppose student perceptions of lecturers' effectiveness as calculated from student course evaluations, put all that in one dashboard and use the same class level predictors or variables rather to look at the relationship between this and overall class performance. So in this dashboard, because I've included now the lecturers' ratings, you would have some lecturer level variables. What I've done in this dashboard, I've removed the lecturers' names and I've just put case number identifiers to preserve anonymity. In the actual dashboard, which I'll send to you via a more secure link, you would see the names of the lecturers. All right, so let me just give you a brief explanation before we begin. So some of the additional variables that I've included class level, you will see core courses. So here you're able to look at the ratings based on those non-core courses and core courses. So you'll be able to compare lecturers' effectiveness as perceived by students and the grading patterns. All right, the top two graphs are representative of the grades that the students earned. So for example, in the top left, you would be able to see the proportion of students in the class achieving passing grades. For example, in 2017-18, in most of the classes, 60.93% to be precise, 91% to 100% of the students in these classes passed the course. Right? These were the number of grade A's, number of grade F's earned, and the number of withdrawals. This one on the top right really simplifies the analysis. What I've done in this one is I've point scored the grades and classify the class performance according to low, average, and high. All of this is explained in the appendix at the bottom. So for example, just to go through this one, at the end of the semester, each student would have earned one of these grades. A grade F would earn a score of 0.1, C or C plus 3, and so on. So a mean score was calculated for each class. If the mean score was between 1.00 to 2.49, this class performance was classified as low. Between 2.50 to 3.49, the class performance was classified as average, and high was 3.50 or higher. All right. The lecturers, student ratings of the lecturers, 2 components we use: course delivery and course assessment. Again, we can look at the appendix for that. So in your student course evaluations, you would have these, most of them will have these 7 items. These were combined, and the mean score was calculated for each student and then for the class. All right, for course delivery and for course assessment, the same was done. I'm not going to go through them in any great detail. What else do I have in the this section? In a little short glossary was created because there are some of the qualifications, the highest qualifications of the lecturers. Probably you're not too familiar with that, as I wasn't when I was doing it. Right? So, for example, DDS, that's your highest qualification was Doctor of Dental Surgery and so on. All right. All right. So let's begin. Let's begin the demo. So perhaps we can click on School, Scholars, and we see again the graphs changing. We may want to go down to Social and Behavioral Science Department. So these are the proportion of students in the proportion of classes. You look at the distribution of the passes in the various years. You can compare. We can click on a particular course, Site 103, Right, so Psych 103 is a level 1 course. Oh, I omitted, I didn't explain what that means. So the course levels, right, it's explained here. It's just based on the first digit in the course code. So for example, we know that all the compass courses carry a 0 as the first digit. Level 1 would be the first digit, as an example, Bio 114, and so on. All right. Here you're now able to look at the student ratings by lecturer status. Full-time, you're able to compare full-time and part-time, how the students rated full-time lecturers and part-time lecturers in Psych 103 throughout the years. And we see that part-time lecturers here got higher ratings. Okay. These are the highest qualified. These are the lecturers, but case identifier. We're not able to see their name, as I said earlier. We have both part-time and full-time. Perhaps we can select full-time lecturer. We have both male and female. Let's select a male. Let's select 581. Okay. Right. So the lecturer who is 581, full-time lecturer male, his highest qualification was bachelor's degree. In this particular class, this was the CRN 25663. 51% to 75% of the class pass. You also see this replicated here. Okay. And you can actually see the actual rating that he got for course delivery, 4.2. For course assessment, 3.6. Okay. Right. So you don't have to filter along these lines. What you can do is you can start with the lecturer. Again, it will be based on which department is under your administration. So what you have to remember to do though is just remove all the filters before you begin. You look at the next analysis. This is a common problem that people have. So I think that this should be sufficient for you to at least begin using the dashboard. It's fairly simple to navigate, as I said. If you're having any difficulties, you can contact us or me in the department. Okay, have a good day.